Change doesn't happen by force. It happens when barriers are removed. Change isn't easy, especially when it challenges how someone thinks, their pride, their habits, their position. You can argue. You can raise your voice. You can burn yourself out trying to shift someone's mindset. But in the end, people don't change because you yell louder. They change because something silent inside them moves. And just like in chemistry, that shift often needs something extra. Not pressure, not heat, but a catalyst. In this room, a round table, 6 people, 4 senior managers, 1 from HR, and Leo, no title, no authority. Just the truth. No agenda was written. No objective was officially named. The meeting opened with silence, and what followed was not debate. It was a slow reaction. Elaine, the senior manager, was the first to speak. We're not talking about one person. We're talking about culture. No one disagreed, but no one jumped in either. Mr. Bennett, quiet as always, simply watched. He knew. This wasn't about policy. This was about chemistry. We weren't talking about policy. We just watched him. We needed Jason. He was pressing long walks around the campus, bringing a meeting end. I care deeply about the culture, the work involved in this. It's not just one writer. The catalyst enters. We met Jason, the project director, broke the silence first. Firm, precise, suspicious. What is it that you want, Leo? To tear down the system? Rewrite the rules? Leo looked up, calmly. I don't want to change anyone. I just want to shed light on what's being hidden, Jason smirked. You think a few words change how we do business? I've been here 14 years. I know how things really work. Leo nodded. Then he told stories. Not speeches, not drama, just stories about Victor, Ava, about voices that were shut down before they could be heard. Each story was like a molecule breaking its old bonds, slowly forming new ones in the minds of those listening. When a reaction doesn't happen immediately, people assume it never will. They resist, throw up defenses, logic, status, structure. The head of finance cut in. We can't run a company on feelings. We need stability. Leo replied, stability doesn't mean staying the same. Sometimes change is the only way to keep things together. The tension rose, like heat building in a closed flask. Then, quietly, Elaine spoke again. I used to think like Jason, that culture doesn't change. Pause. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Quietly, Elaine spoke again, about a young employee who made mistakes, but was never taught, only cast out. And how that made her wonder. Maybe it's not the people who don't belong. Maybe it's the system that no longer fits the people. Bennett smiled, ever so slightly. One by one, heads around the table began to nod. Leo didn't feel like he'd won, but he could feel it. The energy needed for change had dropped. The resistance wasn't gone, but it was weaker. No policy, no memo, no announcement, but something had changed. A catalyst had entered the system. Questions about fairness, inclusion, and voice would echo long after. And next time, the room wouldn't need as much heat. And maybe, just maybe, Leo wouldn't be standing alone. This is narrator. Closing reflection. People don't change just because you pressure them. They change when something in the system shifts, when they feel safe, when defenses fade, when someone else takes the first step and doesn't fall. Change isn't about force. It's about catalysis. It's about removing friction and letting transformation happen on its own. Text on screen. Next episode teaser. Episode 8, The Chain Reaction. A small shift can trigger a wave, but is Leo ready for what comes next?